Hi, my name is Terry from All-Brite Glass and Tint. We've been in business for over 20 years. We're a full-service auto home business glass and tint company. So we're in the business of replacing windshields. We service basically car dealerships, trucking companies, and we also do commercial residential glass, and we're also in the manufacturing business of thermal panes. We've been in business since 1992, and we're located in Kitchener, Ontario, Canada. Basically, we've used QuickBooks over the years, simply accounting software, which was only limited to our accounting needs, but very limited to doing budgeting or forecasting. So we do have another software, which is an integrated glass software with its own built-in accounting functionality in it, and it's very, very limited to doing budgeting and forecasting and cash flow forecasts, all that type of stuff. So this was our key frustration, especially the past couple of years. I was very interested in looking at getting some comprehensive cash flow forecasts, performance indicators, this type of stuff, ratios, all this type of stuff, so I can manage my business properly. So what we did was we obviously looked at different softwares out there, couldn't find anything. Our software company that we currently have for our point of sale and accounting was very limited. We actually had a gentleman here that was training for CMA that was an Excel guru that spent an enormous amount of time just developing spreadsheets for cash flow and forecasts and budgeting, and that wasn't successful. It was a project that probably he would have spent probably a good 200-300 hours on, and to this day it's still incomplete. So that was quite frustrating. We did get to the point where it was working, but then I found that it was unreliable because of the fact that it was Excel, and it was there's certain formulas that didn't work, and so I just basically, that project, I just shut it down. And so I went back to the drawing board, and I thought, okay, well, let's talk to our chartered accountant. Maybe he can put together some budgets for us on a quarterly basis or a yearly basis. So we approached him, and of course he came back with a quote that was just way out to lunch with being a small business. It just wasn't in our budget to do that type of budgeting. So I did some Googling and checked out different softwares, budgeting, forecasting software, and I came up with a company called PlanGuru, Christian. So it was great that I came up with it, and I was just simply amazed that there was actually a software out there, because I've seen business plan softwares, I've seen other ones, and it just wasn't fitting our plan for budgeting and forecast. So I got started with the PlanGuru, and I'll tell you, I'll never look back. It was very simple, very comprehensive. I like the functionality of import. Well, our software exports to Excel. It imported the Excel very simply. And the nice thing is it imported the balance sheet, the income statement, cash flow forecasts. Being a small business, cash flow cash is king, and that's very, very critical. Just so we know, because we're in a seasonality type of business, so we've got cash inflows and cash outflows going different ways. So we needed to forecast where our cash flow was going to be. And it's nice because PlanGuru comes through the balance sheet, so you've got different methodologies that you can use to forecast your cash flow. So that was a big plus. The non-financials is a great part of the program that we utilize a lot, because there's a lot of industry-specific information and performance measurements that we need. For example, we need to know what's the sales per technician. What's the sales per customer service rep, the conversion rates, how many employees we have employed, how many sales per employee. So all this type of information was readily available through the non-financial, and it's very simple to gather that information. Basically, it's just information that's calculated right out of the balance sheet accounts and the income statement accounts. We found that very simple to use, and if there's something where our business we need more information in a certain area, I'm sure it's that much easy to get in there and get that information quickly and use that as a performance indicator. So we find that we're using the non-financials for a lot of our performance indicators. I would say that chartered accountant firms for sure need this type of software to provide small business with this type of information, which is, you know, if you don't budget or don't forecast your business in these tough economic times, you've got to be very detailed in your business. So they need to have that and provide that service for small business. I actually talked to my chartered accountant. I did mention to him about this wonderful software I came up. So I did put them in touch. So I'm hoping that in the future that we can definitely work on this software together. Anybody that's doing forecasts in Excel, and from what I seen on the demo today on the new version of PlanGuru, you know what? Go forward, move forward, check this program out, PlanGuru 2011. You'll love it, especially if you're an Excel user. It looks, feels, touches like Excel, but with less time, and time is money today. So you want to get to the facts. You want to provide those reports for the business owner, for the investors. So save yourself some time and development, and go with PlanGuru 2011. Definitely. I'm a cheerleader for this software, and it's been, I can tell you that, I've told you that many times, Christian. It's saved us a lot of time, a lot of headache, and it's something to look forward to too, because that's my frustration for a small business trying to grow it is having proper budgets and forecasts and all that stuff, and it was frustrating out there. I couldn't get that type of information, and it's hope now. It's there. It's like, wow. So to me, it's like a new technology, right? It's just making life easier. So I truly believe that once you get the word out there, this software is going to go places, and everybody should be using it, because I talk to other small business owners out there, and I'll tell you, a lot of them aren't doing it for the simple fact that they can't afford their accountant to give them budget forecasts, and also QuickBooks. All these different accounting software programs don't have it built in. It's just for accounting purposes only, and P&Ls, and that's it. So other than that, yeah, good job, and great support too from PlanGuru. Like, you guys are wonderful. Your emails, you guys return your emails right away. You're just very accommodative, and just nothing but great bunch of guys and girls that you have working down at PlanGuru too. So support's a big thing, and it looks like you guys really care about the future of this company and your customers and so forth. So good job, eh?